Side glancing.
There we go. So, hey, we are live at Techno Security 2022 in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it is the last one, unfortunately, here at Myrtle Beach. There's a little bit of sadness there. Jennifer was on just before you, and the one before, and she kind of made the announcement that everything's going to go to Wilmington, which is kind of it's
I
cool.
had to Google it. I have to admit.
Yeah. I mean,
was like, where's that?
I know. Well, you know, my wife. She's gonna Yelp everything in order to find all the
I'm
best
sure.
stuff. That's just the way she
It's
is.
still the beach. I think she's being beach
It is.
consistent.
Well, yeah. Is it a beach? Is there?
It is a beach.
There? Okay.
It's on the water.
See, I have no idea.
I Googled. This is what I Googled it
So
for me.
geographically impaired, so I just had no idea what to
Still on
expect.
the water, still sunny.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
All right. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, you'll do fine.
And walking distance to pubs is what I hear is what she says.
oh,
so
well,
that
that's new.
makes me happy. So yeah, because here you really
Excellent.
can't walk
No.
anywhere.
To anywhere. Well, you can walk to the beach.
That's
it.
a good.
Some of
call.
us, if we lay on the beach, we actually disappear. They're the exact same color as the beach.
It was funny before we went live. Amber was commenting, "You make me look so pale."
Yeah.
Because we just got back from Disney
Yeah.
and ISIS and walking around in Star Wars land.
Yeah, you
for
look
the-
very tan
yeah, oh my
compared to
gosh,
me.
yeah.
I look glowy. I have the ginger glow.
So, how has been the Techno Show for you?
It's been great. It's good to get
Yeah.
back. I haven't been here in a few years. So,
I know.
Yeah.
It's good to see you back, and you guys are getting a lot of traffic back there.
Yeah.
I can't believe the amount of people. It seems like there's a lot of more people than obviously last year, which I don't know their numbers or anything like that, but people are. It seems to be more excited that
I think we're all
they're
excited to
getting
actually
out
see
of
each
the
other.
house, right?
Yeah. It's like we're tangible individuals. We're not just
Right.
projected. And it's nice. It's a refreshing change.
Yeah, absolutely is. I completely agree with that,
Yeah.
for sure.
Pandemic changes that were positive. Hey, we appreciate each other more. Who would have thought?
So, random facts, the things that you may not know about. Amber Schroader, by the way.
Oh, yes,
we
hi.
didn't really introduce
Hi.
you.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't have the name tags like I normally
Oh,
do
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's live and there's no real prep.
I think I'm
ahead
one of the
time.
only gingers in the industry. I
I
kind of
think
feel like I
most
stand out.
people should know who you are by now.
I hope so.
They could be brand new and not know.
Okay.
But
Well, for those of you who don't know, hi, Amber.
if you're not familiar with Paraben Corporation, there's a thing called Google. And no, we'll put the I'm joking.
We're the non-cancer causing paraben.
There you go.
And that's what it is. That's what we are. We're the digital intelligence version of paraben.
There you are. That's phenomenal.
It was inspired.
I know, yeah.
It's inspired name. Back of the shampoo bottle, man. It was cool.
We'll put a link for you in the
Yeah, there we
description
go.
at some point so people can just click and go there. So it's lunchtime here, right? So
Yeah.
it may get a little noisy. There's actually, we can't turn the camera or anything, but there's a bunch of people eating all around us.
There's some serious peopling happening.
Yeah. There's some serious conversations or phones. Yeah, a lot of people are on their phones too.
You know, I think that's a bad side effect of the pandemic is I'm like, no, eyes are up here. Instead of, you're doing it for other reasons, it's now just get off your phone. Get off your phone long enough to talk to me like a real person.
Right.
Yeah.
So what we want to talk about a little bit was some trends that are here this year.
So many, too. There's lots of cool trends out there.
Oh man, it's good to be back because you're learning all kinds of stuff. But you have a talk coming up, and I know I have to be cognizant of the time.
Yes.
I don't want to keep you too long. You have a talk.
I have a talk at 1:30
Okay.
talking about cloud and the trends, because that was actually a big thing that emerged over the last couple of years as everyone kind of swapped out and said, oh, well, we're going to move our data because no one is here anymore.
That's right.
So,
And
cloud.
everyone needs access to it. So, what? Anything specific you're going to talk about the cloud, or I don't want to.
I think my
give it completely
demystifying
away.
of the cloud, besides a very funny video, is that the cloud is really just someone else's computer.
Yes.
I was my kid's cloud.
Didn't you have a shirt like that or
forever.
something?
I had
Was it a
I
sticker?
was given a sticker.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually an inspirational sticker because I was like, oh, damn. Who would have thought that that's such a simple way to explain the cloud to everyone? Everyone except for my mother, who still thinks her data is floating somewhere,
Yeah.
that it's actually suspended out in the universe.
Yeah.
I'm like, where do you think it is? I want to know. Well, like, if it rains, does your data get wet? You start wondering just a little bit.
I look at that as the power of marketing. If people really think that, it's like, okay, that
That's
worked.
That's some badass branding. That's what that is. Mhm.
Very, very cool. So what do you think are some challenges that people are facing with some of their cloud data, some of these investigators?
I think the biggest problem they have is really stepping back and looking. There's multiple tiers of cloud, but
Yeah,
the big one that's
right.
intimidating, AWS.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
and Azure.
Oh, yeah. Huge. They're huge. Where do you
And
start?
it's they're not designed for regular people to enjoy their interface.
Right.
Right? It's like,
They have-
great, I'm
yeah.
putting together Legos and I got no instructions and I don't get any creativity either, but I got to figure it out.
Right. The
And-
fact that you said enjoy and interface when referring to either one of it
Either one
is
of
kind
those.
of geekful.
And you're like, no, oh, this is awkward. It's like a socially awkward interface. That's
Very.
what it is.
Yeah, it's challenging for sure.
But it's actually the key to both cloud systems. That's what I'm going to point out. I'm going to do a spoiler for my own lecture.
Okay.
But the way that people find out what people have in the cloud is actually log into their console. Because you cannot get a damn thing for free in the cloud. Not one. And if you want to know what to investigate, check out their management console. It's going to tell you everything they're paying for. And that
There
gives
you
you
go.
kind of your first step to being able to go, okay, what am I going to look at? Am I going to look at this bucket? Am I going to look at this blob?
So now you know where it's all at.
Yeah.
I would not have thought of that, believe it or not.
But
I
I know you have cloud accounts.
yeah, we're all
You're very cloud.
very cloudy, and I would have never think. It's like keeping track of our own stuff is a lot,
hard.
right? Is okay. Where's it all at? I wouldn't even think to do that. It's like obviously it then shows up how
It
many
almost
buckets
gives
and
you a
everything.
checklist
Yeah,
of
yeah.
what you should look
That's
at.
a great idea.
Yeah, well, thanks. I like the simple.
It was
I've
very
always been
simple.
about the simple side of it because we moved all of our data into the cloud,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, holy crap, they're going to have to investigate this, and I realized there really isn't anything free. And I'm like, you do
No.
one move. They're like, I just charged you for that. I'm
Yep.
like, oh.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
You just left me a forensic sprinkle. That's what I call those. Those are my forensic
That's
sprinkles.
right. I remember when you first came up with that idea. It was great.
Yeah.
Forensic sprinkles.
Yeah, I think I really do like sprinkles is what it is. But what is cake without sprinkles?
Right.
Nothing.
I do not like that. So, what else in your talk, trending wise, that you see? Because you're going to talk cloud. I don't want to give the whole thing
No,
away
no.
because obviously, well, I don't.
No,
I
'cause-
think everyone's eating here because I can smell the food. I didn't get lunch,
can too.
and it smells really
I have a
delicious.
sandwich in my bag.
Do you?
I'm that person, yeah.
My where's my wife? She's over there talking. But we went to a restaurant last night, and she's had them package up the hush puppies. They were so stinking good. They were like
Wow.
little donuts. It was
Oh,
wonderful. The restaurant was.
savory donut.
I don't want to mention, but it was a different place. Yeah, it was
Oh.
different kind of place.
Oh, as long
But
as it wasn't one of those special different places.
no,
Because
no,
I've seen some
not,
of those here.
not
and I was
so.
like,
And I'm walking around and talking today, so it wasn't like
Yeah, no, you're
it was,
good.
It was good. The food wasn't horrible. It was just a different ambiance.
See, I've decided that we need to do a hubcast when all this is over, all just about food. There's a lot of us that are foodies. I
I'm
think that
in.
would be a great hubcast.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Absolutely in. We
I
need
gave
to
your
get
wife
you.
some jam.
I see you have one of our little.
I do. I'm
we have.
branded.
Yeah, we got some crazy ones going on
Oh,
here.
I don't have the extra.
I know. We got to get you some extra ones
know.
before you go to your talk. We'll kind of
Yeah.
load you up here.
There you go. I need to sport more colors.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
It's just they're fun and.
Does any of them have, like, I'm a huge Star Trek fan and I love the new series?
No,
Does
it does
that's
not
one?
have that on there.
Damn.
But yeah, if you guys had watched, I think it was 2 or 3 episodes ago, when you snuck in the back and gave me the
I did.
lightsaber.
I gave you a lightsaber.
Yeah, it's up in my room still.
Oh,
I'm not
awesome.
leaving it in the truck because I don't want to lose it. I want to make
No,
sure.
and you don't want it to break either.
No,
Yeah,
it's
keep it
it's
in
in
the
the
cab.
box. Yep, in the box. Hasn't come out, and but
See, and I gave her a jar of jam.
I know. I
That's-
saw
so-
that.
I know. As random as it is.
Yeah.
I have my own signature jam.
Yes, absolutely. And we took it up to the room. Otherwise, I would yay, just grab the jam out there. And
Very- As I
do it.
said, we got to do a foodie one. It's all about the foodie one.
Absolutely. So I did see the new Star Trek.
And what did you think?
I loved it.
I freaking loved
I
it.
like the
Hello,
little.
Pike.
I like the little tie-ins back to Discovery. If you guys aren't fans, I'm sorry.
Get on the
but
train.
Yeah. So we talk 2 basic things here: Star Wars, Star Trek, and I'm one of the rare ones. I don't think you're as
I
much.
do both.
Yeah, that's right. You
Actually, I
do.
do
You
both.
do. That's right. And it's rare because normally you find them like, oh no,
No, I only like this one. Yeah,
Yep,
no.
not the
no.
other. And
I
I
like
I like both.
sci-fi.
Yeah.
I also like fantasy, so we could talk The Witcher as well. Like, who doesn't love The Witcher?
That is a really good one as well.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. Is there going to be another season?
There is.
That wasn't
No.
the end,
Oh, no,
right?
that's
Okay,
not
because
the
I would have been upset how that.
Yeah,
all
that
right,
would've sucked.
that would have been sad.
Yeah, no, I've been banking up some of my content, but I was pretty happy. I just finished Picard. He's my captain. He's my favorite captain.
He is absolutely, and I'm rewatching because I stopped somewhere and I don't remember where I stopped, so I just started over. And I'm like,
yeah.
I just got to catch it all back.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, I'd be curious to see any of you guys have some fan or some shows out there that you recommend and you watch. it'd be awesome. Just drop it in the comments, and
Oh, for
we'll be
sure.
sure to check them out.
I think
Because
we all need to expand our watch list, of course.
I'm all into a nerd show of some type. Man, I watch so many because you probably don't watch Halo.
I started Halo, so here's my complaint about Halo.
Yeah.
So my son was a Halo nerd.
Oh,
Like super nerd.
Yeah.
Like this is how he found his jam.
Right.
He played games when he was 6. He
Okay.
played Halo.
oh wow,
And
yeah.
I was actually like almost mom proud of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if he should be mom proud about beating video game at that age. But then he became an adult. He actually tattooed the Halo date on his chest.
Oh, moly, yeah, really.
Because Halo was what inspired him to be a music
Oh,
composer.
no kidding.
Because of the music of
That's
it.
freaking
I know.
awesome.
Who would have thought I had a big Halo story?
I know, right? That was new to me.
I played with him once, and I had to vomit in the trash can next to us because I get terribly motion sick. So if you really want
yeah.
my jam, it's Pac-Man. I'm
Okay.
awesome at Pac-Man.
Okay, because we have I think it's actually back behind the booth here. We actually have a VR.
Oh, so I got one of those,
Unit
and
here.
that's actually a little spoiler.
Oh,
that's
there
a
we
trend
go.
Spoiler.
Trend.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a presentation with some of that data at a conference later this year.
Awesome.
Because why not? One,
Yeah.
it was super cool. I did, by the way, run into the wall while I was playing with mine because I bought one right after you. And I was like, okay, spatial awareness, people.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And my
it's
son was casting it too. Of
it's
course,
immersive.
So, yeah,
I
it
mean,
was like, whoa.
If you've never done VR at this point, you
was
really
big.
should try it because people can explain it and you can watch it because we
It
can
is.
display it on the screen,
Right.
but
It's
it's still
not the same.
No, because you are in that world.
And you're like sealed in there too.
Oh, man.
Like you're like, there's no extra light. It's like,
yeah,
it was big.
It's pretty awesome. So you've actually done some analysis on these now, and you're
have,
pulling out some
yes.
forensic goodness, right?
There's some nice little artifacts in
Okay,
there.
so a little
Absolutely.
teaser for everyone. Maybe we can
'Cause
bring
you
you
never
on.
know. I'm a big advocate. I believe same son. I guess he's inspiring all these artifacts
Yeah.
because maybe he made bad choices at one time in his life. But he's my gaming son. So we did added forensic artifacts for Twitch.
Okay, great.
Last year.
Okay.
For that same reason, because a lot of people will go out and they'll stream on Twitch, and I think it's
know.
very impactful and it's good evidence to get back into your investigation. And he kind of brings up some of that environment to me that was very new, because obviously I don't have a Twitch channel.
Right.
I'm a slacker.
I grasp it, we try all the newest trends, right?
Sure.
Everything, any new social media, we sign up and we're just checking it
Mm-hmm.
out. I never really understood Twitch just because
He
my
plays
kids love it.
Yeah, he's a competitive gamer, so he's actually drafted onto a team. He
That's-
plays
oh, that's
Valorant
right.
and plays tournaments, and in theory, he will eventually. I think he's won a couple and got some money.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't lots of money, but it was some money. That was something.
That's
you know?
awesome. If that was a thing when I was a kid,
I know.
man, I
Who
would have
would've
never
thought?
taken this path. I'd have been like,
You'd be like, I'm
video
doing this
gaming.
shit.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
no.
I'm on it.
Yeah, no, probably a little more lucrative too, because some of those people they make bank.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's their life. They're in
Yep.
there more time than they probably are in actual live in person anything.
Oh, I'm sure.
He was streaming all the time.
Okay.
So
And there's some good nuggets, obviously, from,
Very good
from
nuggets.
Twitch that you can grab
I
as
think
well.
just
then
as
forensically.
valuable as any other social network.
Yeah.
It's just a different crowd that's in there, and it's not all gaming. I think that's
Right.
the big thing. Twitch is not just for gaming; it's for anything you want to stream. If we wanted to stream a food show on there, we could stream a food show.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's known for the gaming though, but
is
I mean
definitely
it's
in the
obviously
gaming
expanded out.
community.
Okay. All right. Well, very cool.
Yeah, I
All
love
right.
that your kids are in Twitch because your kids are much younger than my kids.
They love watching
Watching
people
people
play
play.
video games. And I'm like, you have a PlayStation right there.
Nope. There is this whole thing
Right
that
there.
it's
I
like
know.
my other son was like he's all about Legends of Zelda. That is
Oh,
like
yeah.
his jam
Oh
of
wow.
the universe,
He's
100%.
Like, yeah. Is there a newer version? See,
Oh, yeah, it's
I'm
Breath
far
of-
behind on it.
He loves Breath of the Wild, but
Okay.
and
Okay.
they've delayed the release, etc. Blah blah blah. I oddly have a lot of gaming knowledge in me. I don't know why, but that was his. He actually would watch people play as kind of almost like meditation.
Really?
Yeah, it would
Hmm.
unstress him from a day. It would clear out his mind, and he would just—it's like watching someone.
I guess
you
it's
know?
better than half the other stuff that's out
I
there.
always kind of think it's
anymore.
like a modern NASCAR. They're just driving in like circles, right? So why wouldn't
Right.
they're just doing the same thing? They're just watching it playing games.
Sure.
Sure, it works.
That's cool. Well, that sounds like I would love for you to do a webinar on the Oculus stuff and
for
the
sure.
Twitch stuff.
No, I think that would be great.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, just drop some comments in here, and Amber will get cranking on that for you.
I know, now he'll be like,
I
on
know she's
demand,
got. I know
people.
she's got a. I think she's got to work on it some more for that other conference, right? It's not
I have
polished on
to.
yet.
I finished all the Twitch work. I finished
Okay.
all the general gaming work. But I am still in my process on my Oculus because again, I have to generate all the data. So you could just share yours.
So you have to
I
play
could
it.
do your
Oh yeah,
forensic
just seriously
artifacts. Let's
hook it
just
up,
take yours.
pull it down,
Yeah.
because my kids are on it nonstop.
Oh, that's
We
fantastic.
play.
That's what
We
you
have
guys
we
do.
have family night with it too. So
Oh, wow.
where people from family come over and they actually lay data down and.
I took it and I put it on my mom, the same one that believes her cloud data is somewhere up here. And she was like, I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. And she was like, abort.
Oh, it's so
abort.
funny. So my wife's mother, right? So my mother-in-law, when she played, we were playing this. I can't remember the name of it. It was this really scary one. I mean, I was on SWAT teams for crying out loud. We busted indoors all the time, and this thing scares me, right? The game
You
scares me.
have a different game than
yeah.
I do.
And, oh, man, there was this one scene. She had, the full goggles on and the controllers in her hand, and we have this pretty large area, usually a 6x6 area mapped out. And she's standing there, and she's terrified of the classic baby dolls with the ceramic heads.
Oh, yeah.
And this thing, it was so
Chucky
funny.
fear.
Yeah, because we're casting it to the TV so we can see what she's seeing, right? Obviously not experience the
Right.
immersion, and then what it was is this baby doll sat up and then spun its head and looked at her.
Oh, holy crap.
She lost her mind.
need to know
Hopefully
this game.
she watches these occasionally, so Brenda, I'm sorry. But she started kicking at it.
Oh,
no
that's-
sensors on your feet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
But it doesn't matter.
It
If
was
it's a
sheer
fear,
terror. Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Oh,
Now I
my
need to know
gosh.
this game.
Yeah, I'll
My youngest
I'll
son
dig
is
it.
afraid of mannequins, and now I just want to load that
Oh,
up.
this is a scary game.
If you can't-
it
yeah.
gets me too. I'm like, I don't want to go in that room. You see like a little shadowy figure walk by off in the distance.
Oh,
And,
you're like,
and you're like,
hard
nope,
no.
not going that way. But they won't let you go backwards. You're like, dang it. So
Yeah.
I'm literally sneaking and trying to
I would be
peek
the
her.
one that never looks under the bed, because anyone who looks under the bed, they die.
Die, right?
They
Or
always die, or they're pulled under the bed. That was my biggest fear.
don't wear a red shirt playing either. So
True.
That could,
I could actually jump from my bed to the light switch in my room growing up, and I never hit that. I was like, I should do some type of track sport or something. I had a good jump going.
right on.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey, I don't want to make you late
yeah,
for
no.
get prep on your talk, cloud data. So thanks for
Yeah.
hanging out with us.
Pleasure.
And Techno Security is a lot of fun. We're just going to be going live randomly throughout the day.
Very
And
cool.
just grabbing people. As I find people, I'm going to like, hey, come on, we want to
Oh,
talk about
to
this.
me, talk to me.
That's right, and we'll talk about this.
You need a suggestion jar right here of like, here, let's pull a topic. It's this.
Yeah, you guys.
What do you know
leave
about
it in comments if
fairies?
yeah,
Or
for
yeah,
sure.
I don't know. MD5 hash values. Everyone would be like, the same thing you know.
Do some random techno trivia or something. like
Oh, that would
would
be good.
fun.
Oh, yeah, you guys are good. I always like working trivia.
Oh, yeah.
We have a rematch.
Oh, that's right. You
because
have
I
some
think
trivia
you
stuff going
cheated.
on LinkedIn too.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah,
Every
that's
Friday
fun.
we do
right.
a spot for trivia
Oh,
at
very
9
cool.
a.m.
I did
People should
cheat
watch
for-
our LinkedIn.
For the record, it was only like 2 questions. Because I
But-
saw them ahead of time, right?
Yeah.
Because I was running the control panel. I just saw
So
them.
everyone should know he beat me. And I'm holding it against him.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a problem. Just saying, I love
rematch
trivia.
is coming.
Yeah.
Rematch is coming.
Bring it.
All
Bring
right.
it on.
Again,
All right, pleasure.
thank you very much.
No.
And stay right there. I'm just going to cut this. And again, guys, just hang out for the rest. Make sure you hit the little bell, like, subscribe if you're around. And that way you know when we're going live all this week through Techno Security in Myrtle Beach. So everyone, thank you. And we will see you at the